to They Call Us Villains. Ah!
All right, welcome everybody to another episode of They Call Us Villains. I am the Commission. I'm with DG. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for joining us. How are you doing, DG?
Doing good, brother. How are you?
Pretty good. Beautiful Friday. It's been kind of weird weather out here in LA, but
Yeah,
we're used to it.
definitely. I don't know if you got some rain yesterday, but we definitely got it out here in the IE.
We got some rain, and it's been very humid yesterday, especially today. A little bit drier heat, but very, very humid yesterday.
Yeah, same here.
Thought I was in Florida or something in the swamps.
Hey, man, I personally I'll take the heat over the humidity any day. I can't stand being just feeling like
Sweaty.
that feeling of sweat down my face all day. Hard pass.
Pass on that one.
Yeah.
Man. So let's get started. Let's talk about DG. Let's talk about the great Clayton Kershaw.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I mean, big news. I wish the corporal was here because I know he would have some big input on it. But yeah, Kershaw announcing his retirement after 18 years with the same organization, which is really wild
18
nowadays.
years? That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
man.
amazing.
Talk about just
buy cigarettes now. His
Yeah,
career
pretty
can buy some
much,
cigarettes.
right? Yeah, man. I saw some tribute or just some flashbacks of him. I mean, you know, the guy looks so he's his kids grew up. They're older. We saw this guy just grow. I feel personally, he was here so long that you kind of forgot he was here. At times.
Yeah, he got overshadowed lately.
Yeah.
It's been different.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there was struggles. I know there was big struggles. In the postseason, and his pitching wasn't as expected, but he definitely has the accolades for definitely going to be a Hall of Famer and whatnot. So many Cy Young awards and just the awards he's received throughout the years. But yeah, man, what a great career. Do you remember the first time you saw him or
Yeah.
hearing about him?
We're gonna sound like homers, but like I knew he was great. I saw him. I knew he was great. I went specifically to see him pitch. You know what I mean? It was one of those things where like, oh, Clayton Kershaw is pitching. I want to make sure I see him pitch before. I want to be able to say I went to a game that Clayton Kershaw pitched, and I saw him. And I got to do that, and it was awesome. It was awesome watching him, and that was kind of before the disappointments that came. I mean, I don't want to. It's hard. It's part of the story.
Yeah.
That when they came to like that post game, one of them actually he was kind of cheated. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah. No.
And other times it kind of fell off. He did not do what he needed, but he was that guy, and got the honor to see him pitch. It was amazing to do that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he was definitely there through the really bad times where you were like, man, what's this organization doing? But he was always the constant. He was always like the solid go-to guy, and yeah, man, I'm glad I got to see him. I believe today was his last regular season start, and yeah, man, I mean, what a great story, and yeah, there won't be another one like him.
You think he becomes like an announcer or something like that?
I hope so, man. I don't know if he's got. To me, he seems like a pretty shy guy. Obviously, when he's being interviewed, he knows what to say and whatnot. But I mean, I don't know if he's that type. To me, he seems like he's like, hey, you know what? Just kind of leave me alone. I'm in my zone. But I tend to. I want to believe that pitchers are like that. Like they don't want to be bothered. They're locked in. So who knows? Maybe he's got that like charisma and that like those stories that you're like, oh wow, like I love to hear stories, from ex players that are announcers now. Like it's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and it was always like one of those guys where other guys would talk about their teams and they would mention that whoever their pitcher was, and you always got to bring up, oh well, we got Kershaw. You know what I
mean? Oh yeah, man. And I mean, dude. I mean, he's gonna be up there, with the rest of the Dodger greats, So, um, yeah, man. Sucks to see him go, but I mean, I'm glad I'm glad we got to see him.
Where would you put him as far as Dodger pitchers? Where would
Oh
he rank?
man, you know, just because of relativity and or just because I got to see him play, he's up there for me.
Yeah,
I didn't
I
get
can
to
think of
see.
two off the bat, and tell me if you
Okay,
agree.
go ahead.
Oro Hershiser
Okay, yeah, no,
and
definitely.
Fernando Valenzuela.
Which, yeah, for sure. But I mean, did you see them play?
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. For me, I'm just like, well, yeah. I mean, I see their the stat sheet, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
ballers. But since I got to see Kershaw, he's number one for me.
What I never saw them. I should say I never saw him play live for sure.
Live, yeah. That's
definitely as a kid saw him, on TV, and like when I would go play baseball, I'd be like, all right, I'm Fernando or I'm Oro Hershiser.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, I remember going to the game and it was like, oh, Kershaw's pitching, and it's like strikeout after strikeout, and it was like, whoa, dude, like
it was extra.
And that energy, that what aura, whatever.
Yeah,
like,
the aura.
That vibe was just there, and that to me, I'm like, okay, well, that's why he's my great,
It was definitely more conscious. Like the other two guys, I would say for me is just nostalgia. It's just nostalgia.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think we're gonna have that for Kershaw after he leaves.
Yeah, no, definitely. So I mean, great career. Glad he stayed with us. I'm glad he didn't they never traded him or he wanted a trade. Or at least from what we know, who knows what happened behind closed doors. Maybe he's like, I want to go up to Frisco.
Yeah. Well, like the worst part was I'll go back to what the point I was going to say, but
Sure.
Related to your point, I remember just finishing that Dallas Cowboys documentary and how Emmitt Smith didn't finish his career as a Cowboys, and that is crazy. And he talks about when he went to the Cardinals and he goes back to play against the Cowboys and he sees his locker room and he just starts bawling and tearing up and saying, "I should have retired a Cowboy." And then so he signs like a 1-day contract so he can retire as a Cowboy.
Yeah, I mean, I get the business side of things. Obviously the Cowboys at the time were probably not going to give him that much money. I'm sure the Cardinals were like, hey, you know what? Here's a boatload of money. Bring your name over here to Oregon. But I'm sure, obviously deep down, he should have just stayed, and retired.
Yeah. Or even as an owner, you're right. There's a business side to it, and there's also of like, this is in my head. I don't know if I probably would not be a good businessman, but in my head, I'd be like, you know what? I'm not going to let any other team have this. This is my dude.
Yeah.
We'll keep him. He's going to retire right here.
Dude, I get that feeling from, and I mean, at least for 2 decades, 3 decades from the Lakers, that if you're their guy, like they'll keep you, maybe not the last decade so much. Maybe with LeBron just because it's the name and the business side of it. But like, I know
he didn't start as a Laker. It was not like Kobe, who was like day one till the end. You know what I mean?
And they wanted to keep him.
Right.
At least that's how it's.
Can you imagine Kobe in another jersey?
Dude, I don't. I really don't. And I've seen those pictures of when he was a rookie or when he was.
Oh, right. He got drafted by another team, right?
Yeah, I think he had like a Celtics jersey and a Clippers or a workout shirt. And I'm like, what is that, dude? Like,
what bizarro world.
Yeah, well, what world? What timeline is this, dude? Yeah. Like, I don't get it. But yeah, I mean, going back to the documentary. I mean, great documentary. I really enjoyed it. Did you like it?
Yeah, I thought it. I liked it because it kind of gave you that portrait of Jerry Jones, who to me was just always this like cartoon character. Like, you know what I mean? It was always
Yeah.
this character of Jerry Jones.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
and I didn't really know his story. I just knew he like was a businessman and made a lot of money and somehow managed to buy the Cowboys, make them great, and ruin them.
Yeah.
And that was about it. And he would do like decisions. He'd get in sort of these like quagmires and fights with other players about money and stuff. And
Yeah.
it was never. I guess I never heard his story, and that was good to see. I knew the. You know what? I remember that team as a kid.
Yeah.
I remember Michael Irvin, Emmitt Smith, and Troy
Mm-hmm.
Aikman. Those three
Yeah.
were just huge at that time period.
Oh
I
yeah.
remember playing like the Sega video games and just using the Cowboys and Emmitt Smith was unstoppable in those games. He would just run through everybody.
That's the thing. They were so popular everywhere, you know,
Yeah.
and it's like I remember Emmitt Smith because of he had a Reebok contract, so Reebok had his signature line of sneakers, and I remember they were like they had like a clear sole, but they had like little bumps. I guess they were meant for you to play on turf or grass. But I remember going to I think it was Foot Locker, and I saw them, and I was like, "Oh man, I wish I could get these." But then again, those price points back then, it was like $90, $100. Like my mom was not gonna get me those, you know.
Yeah, and those $90 and $100 were different from today's $90 and $100.
Oh, way different. That was like I don't know, like 3 weeks worth of groceries for the family, you know.
Yeah,
So,
that was a bill.
Yeah, so. But yeah, I mean, I remember those Emmitt Smith because of that. Troy Aikman, obviously, you were playing in the backyard like, oh, Troy Aikman or Joe Montana, you know.
Joe Montana, Troy Aikman, yeah.
But yeah, I mean the Cowboys were definitely that team at that time, you know. Great documentary. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you know, we kind of touched on ownership. You know, being involved, kind of like a hands-on experience. Did you happen to read that story or come across that story of the Colts owner who's kind of taking the Jerry Jones approach, and she's like on the field, with her headset on and like learning the plays, you know?
I saw it from like a meme kind of point of view.
Okay.
That she's wearing like the headset to kind of know if it's being BS'd or not.
Yeah.
But is that true? Is that what she's wearing?
That's what I saw. That's what I read. It seems like I from my understanding is that she wants to like be more hands-on and I don't know if she wants to like call plays, but
that can't be good.
What's that?
I said that can't be good. I can't understand why she would want to do that.
And that's what I was gonna, you know, that's what I was getting to. That, you know, like I don't quite understand why these owners or general managers want to be in a coaching position or make those calls. You know, like you have your head coach. You know, like let him do his job. You know?
Like do you want to know if they're BSing you? Look at the W column.
Yeah.
You know, if you got a lot of wins, they're not BSing you. They got a lot of L's. Get somebody new. Just swap them out.
Totally. I think she's trying to get the coach fired, and maybe she's gonna be like, look, like you should have ran this play. I would have done this, you know. But I guess like you said, we'll see at the end of the season, or you know, as if they keep on losing or if they start winning, or you know, consistency. I think.
Imagine if there was like if ghosts were real, and imagine ghosts were real, and you were like an owner of a team, and you built up this great team, and the giant like a big legacy, and you left this legacy to your children, and they've taken over the team, and you come back to visit as a ghost and to see what's going on, and your daughter's there with the headset, and you're just kind of looking around like what's going on? Why is she wearing a headset?
Yeah.
Is she the coach of the team now? What's going on?
Welcome to 2025. Everybody's a coach.
He's like, I'm gonna have to come back and haunt her till she like gives up the headset.
Hey man, you're just saying that, but that's like a great concept to a movie, man.
Yeah. Those are like the movies we watched as a kid, huh? Like like
like
angels in the outfield or something.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, like coach comes back as a ghost, and he's secretly coaching. Like
Yeah.
that's awesome, dude. But yeah, very interesting. Yeah,
You're right. The ghost is like telling the daughter
yeah,
the plays, and she's actually starts winning.
yeah. You see, you're on it, bro. You're
There we
on
go. I
it.
got it right there.
Boom.
Cut
Make
that
it
check,
happen.
Disney.
What's that?
I said, cut that check, Disney. That's a Disney movie for sure.
Make it happen, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, did you catch the Thursday night game yesterday?
I saw bits of it. I didn't get to see a lot of it. My girls always take the TV away from me.
Oh, okay. Do you well, I mean,
I saw
pretty
the Bills playing good. That's kind of all I kind of took away from what I saw.
the Bills are billing. I mean, they're just playing. They're playing good. They're playing really
Those
well.
things.
Yeah. I mean, well-oiled machine, obviously. But I was really surprised by the Dolphins. I thought the Bills are just gonna kind of walk all over them. But hey, man, those Dolphins were there. They showed up to play and they kept it pretty tight. But yeah, costly mistakes towards the end, interceptions. And yeah, man, what really surprised, or I was like, I'm glad he did it, was when he ran, he actually slid and didn't, avoided contact, because
But yeah, smart.
we all know what happens when that man gets involved in those situations. Just ends up concussion.
Concussion.
Yeah, but yeah, good, definitely good game. And yeah, Bills got that W, and yeah, they just keep on moving.
Just to call back to that the Dallas documentary. How about those Troy Aikman concussions? I didn't know he ever had concussions back then. You never heard about that stuff,
bro. Like, yeah, like I and he, and he says that in the documentary that he was like, I was out, and
he said that he had to watch the game to know what happened in it.
Yeah,
he played the game, had no memory of him doing whatever. It is like he had to watch the game or not. He didn't know what he did.
That is insane, dude. Like, it's such a different league nowadays. Like sometimes I'm like, I think it was last Sunday, and I was watching the Rams game, and the guy, I think he got like a knee to the helmet, but like immediately they took him to the tent to check up on concussion protocol, to follow concussion protocol, because I guess maybe maybe he wasn't as responsive as they wanted him to be when they asked him if he was okay. But yeah, way differently. I mean, now they definitely make sure they check on them.
It's very baffling how football at that position, especially that quarterback position, is a very complicated position. Like there's like a lot of brain power going on, like figuring out defenses, reading defenses, calling the plays, managing the time clock. You're doing a lot of stuff. How can you do that when you're essentially not there? Like, you're knocked out. You're just like walking through it.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing to me. Like that they keep on functioning as best as they can, and it seems to work.
Yeah.
Clearly, I mean, they could just hand it off to the running back, keep doing running plays, but I'm sure the offensive coordinator wants, a passing play at some point. And if you're concussed, oh my God, I don't know how they do it, dude. Yeah. Or how they did it, or it's just insane.
And to leave and go back, like, well, like, how did I do? How did I do it? You have no idea what you were doing.
Yeah,
you finished the game, but you have no idea. That is crazy to me.
Yeah, dude, it's a wild. It was the Wild West back then.
Yeah. So I mean, that's good for the players because he had no business being out there playing after getting hit like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, definitely. I mean, I'm glad these things are set in place now. Obviously, all eyes are on everybody now. There's cameras and everybody, sees things. So yeah, I mean, and you know what? Like, I'm glad. I hope these the management of these concussions leads to lower CTE or whatever. You
Yeah.
know, because yeah, I mean it's a serious thing, and
Very serious.
Yeah.
It changes their personalities, their ability to control their behavior. It's very crazy. Like I think for sure, in that documentary, I like probably Charles Haley had some sort of CTE going on.
I mean, they said it there that he was kind of schizophrenic. You know, like he was just. I'm sure his aggressiveness.
That was part of it too.
Yeah, like the way he played and all those hits he took did not help at all.
Right.
You know, but yeah, I mean that guy was. I would have never want to mess with that guy, dude.
No, he just would black out in rage.
Yeah, dude. Like,
but going back to that Miami and Buffalo, I saw like an infographic that said Miami hadn't won or hasn't won a playoff game since like 2002.
Up there in Buffalo.
In general,
since 2002,
a playoff game.
Yeah. I mean, you said Miami, right?
Miami, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the organization hasn't been good the last couple of years. I know they definitely want to rebuild. Tua's not a bad player. It's just
2000.
Really? Wow.
It's 2000.
It's a long drop, man. They have Tyreek.
They can't even hang up a wild card banner like the Mariners.
Can't even do that. I'll do that. Oh boy, yeah, that's terrible. Okay, I don't know if you've seen, but the Angels haven't made they've been eliminated in postseason for like around the same time, like 10 plus years.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like, man, like these organizations that just don't go nowhere, like, why? It's just bad ownership. Like
yeah.
Like to me, why can't you get like some good players or develop some good players from the get go? I don't know, but
it's definitely bad ownership. I think ownership is probably 100%. I can't imagine anything else because we know when we had the McCourt era, the Frank McCourt era, the Dodgers weren't going to do anything.
Yeah.
When the O'Malleys were there, the family was running that team. You know, they were doing well. They were always contenders. Yeah. They were winning championships. They get bought by this, guy who like did his business doing parking lots, selling parking tickets, and he doesn't know how to manage a team.
That's right.
And so, I mean, he was just using it as like I think as a sort of status symbol. Of like, look what I could buy, and then not really interested in being like a competitive team or bringing like any value to the team.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I mean, circling back to the Dolphins, I mean, they have some pretty good tradition there. I mean, Dan Marino was there, I mean, obviously different decade, but I mean, yeah, I think they could turn it around. They just need to still keep on building on what they have, you know. I think if Tua stays healthy and just doesn't get any more concussions, he's a good he's a solid quarterback. And I mean, I don't know about Tyreek Hill. He's in some type of legal trouble right now, or they're investigating him for like domestic abuse or something. So who knows if he's gonna finish out the season with them? But yeah, I mean. They're definitely they're in that drought.
Yeah, and I think too, teams that don't win, they start to develop a stink to them.
Yeah,
like I don't know what it is. They get this sort of stink to, like the Jets. I see the Jets, I'm like, oh, they're not going to win anything anytime soon. And then they get like Aaron Rodgers. You tears his Achilles day one, and you're like, that's a Jet thing. Like the Raiders. Ever since the Tuck rule, they've been cursed.
Never been the same.
They got the stink to them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, the Browns too. They get the stink to them. Like
it's crazy, right?
Yeah,
yeah. I feel it's like that in the NBA with the Clippers. Like they have all these, Paul. They had Paul George, Kawhi Leonard,
right?
Chris Paul, and they choke. Like they just have that bad vibe to them, like they just can't get past that hurdle.
Yeah, they got this thing. They don't got the tradition of winning. They don't know how
Yep.
to win. I mean, Kawhi Leonard does. I mean, he won a championship, but he
Yeah,
gets to.
you're right.
It's almost like they have like video games where they have like role. They call it RPGs, right? And you have certain
Mhm.
characters and certain things will give you like a +1 or +2 of it of your skills or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like you join the Clippers, you get a -5 on your
Oh
skill.
man,
Just-
immediately, like you
yeah.
just like everything just goes down,
Yeah, and if you get like a crappy player who like gets one on one of these winning teams, and he gets like a plus on his skills, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's crazy because the uh was it Gilchrist Alexander the oh my gosh he was the MVP, but he was a Clipper. Like the Clippers drafted him, but they traded him, and he ended up in the uh, oh my gosh, I can't remember where he's at, but I mean the Clippers had him. It's just they never developed him, and
Right.
he was a young player. So I mean, it's I guess like you said, it's just bad tradition or just bad ownership that these teams they just think it up and never get anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a psychology to winning, and you need the right people who can bring that. Like the Bulls back in the day were a horrible team, and they brought
Mm-hmm.
in Michael Jordan. They were still a horrible team, but they had Michael Jordan, so they
Mm-hmm.
started winning pretty good. And once they got Phil in there, and Phil knows how to win.
Yeah.
He's a winner, and then you got Michael Jordan, who's a winner. That's all it takes. Even though the team owners weren't the best.
Right. Yeah. No. I mean, just Jordan he was determined to win regardless of
You know,
he he didn't care who you were. He just needed you to do your job.
right?
And that's all it was. But yeah, you're right. Ownership was not the best, but the Bulls were successful throughout the whole '90s.
He was constantly fighting the ownership. Like he
Yeah,
didn't want to do what he thought needed to be done, and
yeah,
he didn't want to pay him what he thought he deserved. But
yeah. I feel it's always like that with teams and players,
yeah, that's
because
true. That's the dynamic, huh?
yeah, no, I mean, I get it. Like it's you're a player, you want to get paid what you feel you deserve, what your value is.
Yeah.
So, and obviously ownership is like, we could give you this,
Yeah.
either
But
take it
you
or
know what
leave
I
it.
feel bad for is Brady, who was a guy who would like sacrifice his salary
Yeah,
for the team. And I remember like he would like take pay cuts so other guys could stay on the team,
yeah,
and then they would just later, like a season or later, just move him. Like Wes
yeah.
Welker, I think that happened with Wes Welker. Like he wanted Wes Welker. I think he did something like taking less money, and then the next season, yeah, you get Wes
He was
Welker gets
gone.
shipped
Yeah,
out.
I
Yeah,
mean, yeah, I mean that's the nasty side of business,
oh,
because yeah, you'd expect like some type of loyalty, if you're giving up X amount of money for you to keep the guy you want to play with, that you feel comfortable, you want to make sure that he sticks around, and they just ship him out like 2 seasons later,
yeah. Because
So
if you're a GM, I think that's what you want guys who know how to win and have that psychology of winning.
yeah.
And you kind of saw that in that going back to that Dallas documentary with Jimmy Johnson, who like he's a proven winner.
Oh
He won
yeah.
it at Miami, and then he won at that with the Cowboys, and then like Michael Irvin even says like if he would have been there, he would have risked, you know, being like permanently disabled.
Yeah.
If Jimmy Johnson was coach, he would have played again. He would have
Yeah.
gone back.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson he's a monster, dude. Just
Yeah.
just from what you hear, but like and like what we were talking about, just he, he got divorced just so he could
Yeah,
solely focus on football. That's like
that's wild.
you are giving everything to the
Yeah.
sport. So yeah, man.
I mean,
Crazy.
would you want to face a guy like that? Imagine you're a coach and you have to go up against any coach. Would you pick the guy who like gets a divorce to like focus all the game? Like,
I mean, you definitely know that you you're going up against the best though, because
Yeah.
he's obviously he's fully prepared. He's got his squad ready to go. You know,
Yeah.
so yeah, I mean, borderline psychotic, but you know that's the love of the game that they have. You know,
Yeah.
so
That's
yeah,
psychology. You gotta have that dog in you. You gotta have
oh
that
yeah,
dog in you.
for sure, dude. Hey, quick, circling back to the Dodgers. So they're 3.5 games up from the Padres, and let me give you the National League leaders. So we got the Phillies.
Okay.
The Phillies kicked our butts earlier this week. The Dodgers,
Ooh,
and then we got the Brewers
Brewers.
and the Dodgers. Any
Wait, did you say and the Dodgers?
Yeah, these are the three in the National League, the leaderboard.
Oh, the top
Yeah,
top three.
and then the American League, we got the Blue Jays,
Mm-hmm.
the Tigers,
Oh,
and the Mariners.
the Mariners. You know, I don't know why. I don't know much about the Tigers, but I always had a soft spot for the Tigers. I love that hat, that D on the hat.
Classic, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't go
that's
wrong with
cool.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny enough, with the Mariners, they're tied with the Astros at 84 wins and 69 losses, so that they're neck and neck there.
Man.
Do you give it to either team?
Well, I'm rooting for the Mariners for sure.
Yeah.
The Astros can suck
Screw
a big one.
the Astros. But in the American League East, the Blue Jays have a 3-game lead on the Yankees
Oh,
for that top spot.
I can't wait for the World Series. That was such a fun World Series
You
last time
know,
with the Yankees.
I'll tell you this. I don't think we're ever going to have and you know, homers again just because of the outcome. You know.
Yeah.
But that last season's World Series was like an all-time classic.
Yeah.
You know, and
So much fun.
it was fun, man, and I think just even like just the back and forth and two iconic teams, you know, like
Yeah.
you got your money's worth
Oh,
in that World Series, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, let's see how it plays out again, but I don't think
game one.
What's that?
That game one with the walk-off home run.
Oh, dude,
That set the tone right there.
Oh, yeah, like that's a soul crushing win, you know, like man, and I remember and the one that one game where they kept on making the Yankees kept on making errors and
when they melted down.
Yeah,
like,
they melted
down
or
something.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I think that was to me World Series all-time classic right there.
Yeah.
But we'll see what this upcoming postseason is going to start pretty soon. So yeah, let's see what develops, and hopefully the Dodgers figure out their pitching like they always. again, the pitching is an issue, and let's see where we end up.
What do you think our chances are to go to the World Series again?
Oh man, I'll tell you this. I think
is it 100% or 110%?
120.
120%.
No, you know what? I think it's hard to go back to back. You know,
especially baseball.
Especially baseball. You know, I think everybody. You know, obviously they want to take out the king. You know, and the Dodgers are obviously the champs. So I think if I were an opponent, you know, in the postseason against the Dodgers, I would give it 110% to try to beat them. You know, just because if you knock them out, you're like, hey, we got these guys out of the way. You know, so yeah, but I mean they're doing well. I don't think they'll make the World Series again. In my heart, I wish they do. I hope they do.
You don't think they make the wait? What you don't? What do you mean you don't think they make the World Series again?
I don't think so, dude. I think
ever.
No. This season.
Oh.
Yeah, I think they'll probably get bounced in the second round or something in the division.
That's tough.
Yeah. What do you think?
I haven't been paying too much attention, but I
Okay.
just want them to make it so that it can be fun again. I want to repeat.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I hear you. And have you did you hear about the single A minor league team that's out here in Ontario that's getting started?
No, what do you mean? Is a new
Yeah,
team out
so
there?
yeah, so
Wait,
the
the Waves or something?
no, so the Rancho Cucamonga Quakes were
Wait,
the Dodgers affiliate for
yeah.
minor league single A. But now they in the city of, but that's Rancho in the city of Ontario. They built like a nice stadium, and they
Okay.
revealed the team name yesterday
Yeah.
because they're going to start playing their next season. So they're going to be called the Ontario Tower Buzzers.
Well,
Um,
that's
you gotta look,
hilarious.
you gotta look it up. It's
Yeah,
pretty funny.
the from the
But
movie.
so what's that?
From the movie.
What do you mean?
Isn't that from the movie? Like they gotta buzz the tower or something like that?
I think it has a reference to Top Gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. But
Yeah, something like that.
so they're like friendly mascot is like a bee, and he's got like a like the little goggles for the jet fighters,
Right.
but yeah, they're gonna be the new Dodger single A affiliate. So whenever same thing, I guess whenever the pitcher or any player goes down, they could rehab and they could play out here.
Oh wow.
Couple
That's
games
cool.
before they go back up. Yeah, the stadium looks great, man. I mean, it's a brand new stadium. Obviously all Dodger affiliates, so you could pick up some pretty cool souvenirs and whatnot.
Wow.
And honestly, I think it's here to serve. There's a lot of Dodger fans out here in the IE. I
Is
think.
it do you think you get like autographs out there and stuff
Oh
from
yeah,
these
most
players?
definitely. Yeah, for sure. I think ex or even current Dodger players, whenever they would be rehabbing up here in Rancho, like if you would get here early enough, and they're
Yeah.
just practicing, you could walk up to them you know they're in the field, but you could ask for an autograph, and they would definitely get that for you.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, yeah, the Ontario Tower Buzzers, uh,
Towers. Neat.
yeah, pretty
That's
interesting
pretty
stuff.
cool.
Yeah, I mean it's different. It is what it
When is
is.
the first opening game? Do you know?
I don't, but I know it's 2026. They're still
2026.
working on the stadium, and I
Do
think
they
they're like
play the same time that major leagues play, like spring through summer?
so their playoffs just ended like last week, or
Uh,
did yeah, like their little world, not World Series, but like
yeah,
their
they're
championship
titled.
series, yeah, their championship title series ended like this week or last week.
Okay. Maybe we
So,
should head out there for that first opening game or something.
dude, yeah, not bad, right? Like, check it out, see what it's all about.
Yeah.
And typically from my experience going to the Rancho Cucamonga, the tickets are like between $10 and $20.
Well,
You
that's
know,
pretty good.
you can't go wrong. Beer is like $7. You can't like,
Man,
but
once
then
upon a
again,
time, you could get a ticket at Dodger Stadium for $6.
oh my
A long
goodness,
time ago.
that was many
Top
moons
deck,
ago, my friend.
top deck, and pavilion.
Yeah, dude. I mean, damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
get a time machine and go back.
Oh yeah. For those unversed in Dodger Stadium, if you went to the pavilion, you had to bring your boxing gloves. Definitely fight on the pavilions.
Yeah, boxing. Hey, do you
Oh, dangerous place.
uh remember for the Dodgers when they were trying to like lively up the pavilion area, so they made it like an all you can eat and
Oh yeah,
all you could
that was the
drink.
golden era. It was really cheap. Well, relatively speaking, it was cheap. It was like 30-40 bucks, and all like the food you can eat until like the seventh inning or something.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the times I went, like stuffed my face with so much food,
Yeah,
just because,
Dodger dogs, nachos,
dude,
everything.
I was there to get my money's worth. I was
Yeah.
paying for it later, but
Well, like one Dodger dog was like $6-8 at the time. So if you
yeah,
ate 4 or 5 of them, Well, I mean, you probably could win a title, like an eating title, if you did that. But I mean, you would get your money back quick.
Yeah, man, I forgot about the all-you-can-eat section. They really wanted people out there.
Yeah, man, I wish they still had that.
Yeah, no, not anymore, dude. Yeah,
that's gone.
That's gone for sure.
Man. So, a quick tidbit of stat for the Dodgers: the Dodgers will reach 4 million in attendance for the first time in franchise history. A milestone no team has achieved since 2008.
Damn.
Dodger Stadium's 56,000 capacity, the largest in MLB, enables the achievement as other stadiums have moved to smaller venues. The attendance surge boosted by Shohei Ohtani and Japanese fans helps finance the team's record 340 million payroll.
Yeah,
so
man.
4 million this year.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'll agree with the statement about Shohei Ohtani. He definitely brings more. You know, he's an exciting player. You want to, like we were saying, you know, we went to go see Kershaw. People want to go see.
That's
Shohei
right.
Ohtani, you know,
that's right. You know, that's a very good point. I've never seen him live.
Yeah, neither have I, and I would love to. You know, it's just I just kind of can't right now. But but yeah, no, wow, what a huge accomplishment for. Well, I mean, huge accomplishment for ownership. That's a lot of money. That's a big. That's a lot of revenue coming in. But yeah, I mean,
those aren't $6 tickets. Those people are
no, not at all. But you know, when we were up in Seattle, you know, you kind of forget how massive Dodgers and maybe I think we were talking about it there, but we were like, man, Dodger Stadium's like so much bigger, you know, and granted, it's older. They kind of like make upgrades and try to you know, bring it up.
It's been remodeled.
Yeah, but
I think they added more seats.
That's right, they did. Yeah, they did. But it's just a massive venue, you know.
But you know, that's funny because I think it said 56,000, but I think
it's more.
I think the sellout is like 65,000.
Yeah,
I think they got that number wrong. I think a sellout crowd is like 65,000 at Dodger Stadium.
Yeah. No, it's definitely yeah. When I mean, when you know, when the times that I've gone, when you're out your top deck, you know, and you just kind of like see everything, you know, really massive, really big stadium, you know.
Yeah, when we went to, like, just like you were saying, we've gone to a couple of stadiums now. We went to the Ranger Stadium. No,
Ranger Stadium was pretty big too, but
they didn't feel as big as Dodger Stadium. Like all the stadiums we've gone to, the players look so big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can see the action on the field. When you go to Dodger Stadium, you're like, you can barely make, depending on where you sit. Sometimes you can't make out who's who, where's the ball. It just looks like they're playing with an invisible ball sometimes.
That's why you got to take your binoculars, dude.
Yeah, I got to take your binoculars.
Yeah.
Like sometimes, like if I've gone live and you have to sit way in the cheap seats, you react like a second later than everybody. I just see the crowd react. I'm like, oh, something happened.
Yeah, man, it's definitely a different experience up there. But you know, I like it. I don't mind it. You know.
Yeah, it's huge. Dodger Stadium is huge. The parking lot is huge. The stadium itself is huge. It's one of the older stadiums. I want to say. I think maybe Boston might be older.
Yeah. Chicago, I believe.
Chicago, but those look, from what I've never been there in person, but from what I've seen on camera, they look smaller. They look like they're much smaller than Dodger Stadium.
Yeah, I haven't been to Wrigleyville, but it does. Yeah, it looks smaller. So Ranger Stadium, it holds capacity. It says 48,000, and then Mariners, it says capacity is also 47,000.
Okay, yeah, they're listing Dodger Stadium as 56,000 as max.
56. Okay.
Standard capacity. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, still, I think just the way it's, I guess because it's like into the ground. I don't know. Like it gives you maybe this perception that it's bigger than what it really is. But I think it's a pretty big stadium.
Yeah, it's definitely among the biggest. Even when you're driving up to it, it looks colossal.
Yeah.
Like
We
these other stadiums don't really give you that feeling. When you drive up to Dodger Stadium, you're like, "What the hell is this?"
yeah yeah it really does. So Wrigley Field holds 41,000.
That's tiny.
Compared,
That's
yeah,
tiny.
compared
Yeah.
to Dodger Stadium and whatnot, yeah.
Oh.
But
But that must be cool
you,
too, though, to watch someone in a small stadium, watch a pro game like that on a small stadium.
oh yeah, I mean you definitely you get that more intimate atmosphere, you know.
Yeah, like watching a band in a little club or something.
Yeah, yeah. Before they blow up.
Before
um,
they play Dodger Stadium.
yeah, exactly. So I'm looking at the score right now. Dodgers against the Giants, the evil ones. They're losing right now, bottom of the fifth, 2-1.
Ooh, we lost to them last time too.
Yeah, yeah. Seems like they love losing to the Giants.
Well, they play harder for sure when they play the Dodgers. I think the Giants,
Well, and that's what I mean. That's what I
you
was
know,
like circling back to. Like every team wants to take out the champ, you know.
yeah,
Like it's just just get them out of the way. But
yeah. I mean, there's certain teams that they just have a rivalry,
mhm.
and maybe the team might not be good any given year, but when they face a certain team, they get heated up. They get the extra points.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. So we beat them yesterday. We beat the Giants yesterday, and we play them again tomorrow and Sunday. What do you think? What how do you think the series is going to end up this these next three games?
Hmm.
Win them all, lose them all,
We'll
split.
definitely win them all. We're not gonna lose
I like it. I like
to some
it.
Giants, San Francisco Giants.
Yeah. Screw you, Chivo.
That's our buddy Chivo, who's a native Angelino, as far as I know. For
Yeah.
some reason, loves the Giants.
Loves the Giants.
He loves the Giants.
Man,
I don't know about that guy sometimes.
as far as I've known him, he's always had a Giants jersey or a Giants hat, you
Oh
know,
yeah, that's right.
on him, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So you know he's like a diehard Giants fan, you know.
And if we go to a game, even if the Giants are playing or not, he's taking his Giants
Yeah.
jersey.
Hey, and funny enough, like there's other Giants fans at other venues as
Yeah.
well,
Is that
right?
a thing? Is that a thing among them? Is that what they do? I
I
don't
guess
know.
that's how they find each other, you know.
Recognize each
I
other.
don't know, dude.
Man.
But
We're
yeah.
gonna have to start taking Dodgers jerseys to these other stadiums.
You know what? I took when we went to Colorado. I did take my Dodgers jersey,
Oh yeah.
but I didn't see anybody. I think there was only one guy who was like, oh, like Dodger. He was another Dodger fan, but
Uh,
but besides that, like nobody had Dodgers.
did anybody say
Anything?
anything to you like, "Oh, boo, Dodgers" or anything like that?
Yeah, he kind of got some dirty looks, you know. But
Uh,
uh, yeah, it wasn't a big deal, you know.
uh,
But I know that game, our buddy Chivo did meet up with other like, or there was another
Another
group of
Giants
Giants.
fans. Yeah,
Yeah. So I don't know, man.
they travel well, I guess, even
They
to non-Giants games.
yeah, exactly.
I think because if you think about it, it's kind of a loser thing to do.
What do you mean?
That's why the Giant fans do it.
Got him.
God,
Oh my goodness.
oh,
Hey,
man.
do you have any are you gonna catch any games this Sunday? NFL games?
Oh yeah, let's go check it out. Let's see who's playing this Sunday. Week 3. How's your
What's
team
on
looking
the
for week 3?
well, I mean, if you want to talk fantasy,
Let's talk. Let's talk a little bit of fantasy, even though you did cheat.
how many did you lose by?
I don't know. You did cheat by winning.
Commish.
Fire out my team.
I just want to throw it out there that you lost by 30.
Dang it.
But you know what? I'll say this: my team is surprisingly.
You were the leading scorer for that week. I'll say that
for both weeks, I believe. But
both weeks, wow.
I think so because I had the. I think so, but I'll tell you this: when it really counts, my team will crumble.
It'll just collapse.
It'll just fall apart. It's like one wheel just pops out. You know, the radiator blows up, starts throwing up steam. You know, yeah.
So if that happens, I hope I'm the team you play.
Yeah.
I hope I'm there for it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, my team's pretty good, off to a good start. But like I said, I need to win when it matters, which is at the end. You know.
Yeah.
This week,
looking at the schedule, I like the Eagles Rams. Your Rams are
dude.
That game's looking pretty good.
Dude, I have been looking forward to this game, and I wish the corporal were here because I'm sure he had some thoughts as well. We need a win. The Rams need a win. We have a bitter aftertaste of, you know, the last time we played them. If we had them, but it's just, you know, we didn't at the end.
Yeah.
And if we would have won, we would have gone to the Super Bowl.
That's right.
Who knows if we could have beat the Chiefs, but you know what? It is what it is.
You gotta get your dance.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good game. Pretty much still the same teams. Both still have all their players. So, yeah, man, it's gonna be a good one.
Who's the QB for you guys for the Rams?
So we still have Matthew Stafford.
Is he the one that was with Kershaw at Texas, or was that Jared Goff?
No, it's Stafford. They went to the same high school together or something like that.
So does that mean that Stafford's been in the league 18 years?
No, I don't think so. That's a good question, actually. I'll look it up. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
The Colts are playing the Titans, so I guess the owner's going to be calling some plays against the Titans.
Dude, like we'll see if they win or not. Here it says that Matthew Stafford was drafted in 2009.
2009.
So
I don't know what happened. How's that math work out? Didn't they go to like high school together?
That's what I know. There's pictures of them like that they either went to college or high school together, but they were both really young. Pretty interesting. Yeah, dude. Circling back to yeah, go ahead.
Let's see. So they've been friends since childhood and were teammates in several youth sports. Their freshman year of high school, Kershaw was the center and Stafford was the quarterback. So they were in high school together. That's weird.
Oh. Yeah, dude. Like,
wait, maybe 2009 was 18 years ago.
Oh, wow. Wow. Was it
16 years ago?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, that was 16 years ago. He was probably in college a couple years and then got drafted. And Clayton probably just skipped college, I'm going to guess.
Hey, dude, I'm it's funny how we're like, man, that's the math ain't mathing, but dude, it's been that long.
It's been that long.
Oh my goodness. I feel old. Give me a beer.
Oh boy. 2009 was what did I say? 16 years ago?
16 years ago, yeah. And I don't even remember what I was doing at that time.
No.
Yeah, who knows? But yeah, dude. Let's see. What other game stands out? Are you still following the Green Bay Packers?
Yeah, I started following them again a little bit, but I haven't had a chance to watch one of the games. But it looks like it's going to be on Fox. I'll probably watch that one. I'm going to watch that one versus the Browns.
Yeah. What do you think? Just an easy win against the Browns?
It should be, but you never know. I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I kind of want to see this Monday Night Football game, the Lions and Ravens.
Mm-hmm. That looks like a good game too.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson has been giving me a ton of points in the quarterback position. So, but the Lions do have a pretty good defense. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh.
Looking forward to that one though. That one looks good. That's a good game. What are your thoughts on the Cowboys and Bears?
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I think the Cowboys are probably taken for
Yeah.
a buddy
Okay.
owl like that one. He's a big
coming
Cowboys fan.
coming off a big win last Sunday against the Giants. I don't know if you saw that game, but the Cowboys blew a big lead, and then they went into double overtime, I think, or just overtime, and the Cowboys ended up winning though.
Oh,
So
yeah. I don't know. They're the Cowboys. They should be winning. I don't understand why they have such a long drought, 20-something years too, or something.
it's America's team, bro. They're gonna win it this year, you know,
For America.
for America. Uh, yeah, that Colts Titans game. Look, I'll tell you this: the Titans are. I don't think they won a game, so I think they're just gonna go in there and try to rough up the Colts. But let's
Yeah.
see what the owner coach says.
Yeah. Well, even the Titans logo looks like a dumpster fire, so that's weird.
It does, right?
But the Raiders versus the Commanders, I think, will be interesting because they're both 1-1.
Yeah, solid game. Well, no, sorry, I take that back. The Raiders are hot trash, dude. I was watching the game on Sunday against the Chargers. The Chargers aren't that great.
But what if they pull it off? What if they go 2-1? And Raider Nation gets to go crazy.
Woo!
They get to believe.
They will be like, it's our year. The next day they're gonna be like, it's our year. This is it.
If I was a Raider fan and they go 2-1, they win that game versus the Commanders and they're 2-1, I would start talking trash immediately because I might not get another chance.
Yeah,
I got a good week of just shit talking to everybody.
Yeah. A whole week, baby, a whole
week.
I was expecting bigger things from the Raiders. Given that Tom Brady's like involved now.
Yeah.
And their new coach, gosh, I forget his name, Pete Carroll. But
that's a winner. I mean, those two winners right there. They're building that culture.
But like you said, like what we were circling back to what we started off with, it's about, if you stink it up, if you're a stinker team, you're a stinker team, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, come on.
So there's going to be two forces. One is the stink that's developed over the years for the Raiders, versus Brady's and Pete Carroll's tradition of winning. And which one's going to win out? Can they bring back that old glory for the Raiders, or do they just get tarnished by the Raiders and they get dragged down?
Yeah, man. I mean, if they do win a championship under that combination, that's going to be a good documentary because I want to see what changed. Like obviously you bring winning values, winning traditions, but what did you do with the players to change their morale or their work ethic, or was there incentives that were maybe used? I don't know. Like I would want to know about that.
That accountability, the discipline, the work ethic. Like Tom Brady was going to work his ass off, and if you were going to work your ass off, I don't think Tom was going to have time for you.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Because he wanted to win,
Yeah.
So, speaking of winning, did you catch the big boxing match?
Oh yeah, that's so awesome that it was on Netflix. No having to find some sort of pirated stream. No need to shell out $80 for. I mean, I liked the fight. I enjoyed the fight, but I mean, I don't want to pay $80 to watch that.
Okay. Yeah. No. Who does?
Yeah. And so I thought the big winner was really the fans who got to watch it on Netflix. I don't know if they can rewatch it. That's a good question. I don't know if you missed the fight, can you go on Netflix and watch it? That I don't know that.
I think you can.
You can? Oh, that's pretty cool. If you can go and watch it whenever you want again, that is very cool. But
Yeah,
I mean, I really like that you could just go on Netflix. It didn't have the issues that the Mike Tyson Logan Paul had.
yeah. They
That
fixed that, right?
Yeah, that fight had a lot of streaming issues, just hiccups, would not enjoyable to watch. This
Yeah.
one, I mean, I didn't find any issue with the stream. It was a fun fight. Well, depends on who a fan and you are, if it's
Yeah,
a fun fight or not.
exactly.
But yeah, I was surprised. I had picked Canelo. I thought he was going to be the bigger guy. When they got in there, I saw that Crawford was just as big as him in terms of height. He had longer reach than him. He wasn't as stocky, like he wasn't as meaty as Canelo. Like you could tell he didn't have that power that Canelo had. But
Yeah.
he had. What I did notice was he had the longer arms that kind of kept Canelo from being able to get inside and punch him. And he started racking up the rounds early on, like from just a technical standpoint. You know what I mean? His
Yeah.
technique was just so good that he started winning the rounds, and Canelo couldn't hit him. And by the time it was like the 6th or 7th round, it had gotten away from Canelo. He had to knock him out to win, and he wasn't able to do that. If he couldn't do it early, get it to him, he wasn't going to do it late. And so it was a pretty surprising win for me, I thought.
And that's what happens, right? I mean, if once you're losing by points,
Yeah.
and your team knows that, it creates that sense of urgency, and then you start kind of fighting desperately because you need that knockout. You know, you're not going to catch up on points. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it live, but I saw the highlights the next day. It looked like a solid fight. I mean, from what I saw, it looked like Crawford had a good game plan, and yeah, that one punch that where he just like shifted Canelo's face, I was like, oh man, like he landed a good one. So, but yeah, as far as hey, you know what, he deserved it. That was a good win. What are your thoughts on a rematch? Do you think that's a possibility, or nah, just leave it as is?
Well, Crawford. Hold on, I need some water here.
Yeah, go for it. I from what I've seen, I don't think there's going to be a rematch.
Yeah.
I think Canelo kind of saw that. Hey, you know what? Like this ain't it, Chief.
Yeah, I think Canelo probably wants the rematch.
You think
I think
so?
if you're Crawford, you can go out on top.
Yeah, no, definitely. But
you went up to weight classes and beat one of the top guys.
Yeah.
What more did you have to prove? I don't know.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it might come down to a money thing.
Yeah.
If there's that rematch, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think a younger Canelo would definitely go get that definitely demand that rematch. But I think at this point he's got his legacy. He's kind of has the millions of dollars that he's every boxer wants to earn their career. So I don't think it's gonna happen.
And I'll say this, that the it's not a pregame. What do they call it? Well, when it was on HBO, they used to call them 24/7s.
Yeah,
it was these little documentaries that would build up to the fight, and the Netflix ones kind of sucked. I have to say they weren't very good. The show, even the Showtime was better. What's that?
You know who's narrating that one?
No.
Josh Brolin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I like the Lee Schreiber. I think was the guy who did the 24/7.
Yeah. That was definitely good one.
So I remember this was the first time I ever watched one of these 24/7 types. I don't know what they called it on Netflix, but watching it and being bored. I was like,
really?
Yeah, I was kind of bored of it. The only thing that was kind of interesting to me was Canelo shopping for watches and just buying $1 million watches like it was nothing. And then watching that, I'm like, dang, is this guy kind of like hungry still? Like, does he want to fight? Why is he buying $100 watches? That's what he's interested in building up to this fight. So that was kind of strange.
Yeah, that's the thing for me. I like those documentaries when it's like a up and coming hungry, and you're like, oh man, where's this cat from? Like, okay, all right, like he's had to endure all this. Like, to me, I like, but yeah, I mean, we know, dude, Canelo's from Mexico. He started off at a young age, hungry to fight. But yeah, I mean, I think at this point he's just kind of like, I did my thing.
Yeah, because I remember watching like the Mayweather 24/7s, and he kind of does the same things where he's like shopping for fancy stuff, but
Yeah.
then they'll show him like at 3 a.m. running miles just
Yeah.
out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And you're
Yeah.
like, okay, this guy's still like,
Yeah.
he's still stuck back in wherever he came from in Michigan or whatever, making his dad make
Right.
him
Yeah.
pictures.
He's got something to prove, right?
Yeah.
Either to himself or the fans or whatever.
Yeah. That screw that was loose is still loose. You know what I mean? He hasn't grown. He hasn't changed. He still wants that smoke still.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah, now that I recall, yeah, those documentaries. Yeah, he would be like out partying, but then he would be like putting in that work, like like if he was still like trying to get that name, that recognition.
Right. So. And it would show like that dynamic, I think, with his father, and he always kind of had this disapproval of his father or wanting the approval of his father, and his uncle was also, I don't know, it was interesting dynamics, and that the Netflix ones just kind of didn't really have for me.
You know what? Maybe for Mayweather, maybe it's his family dynamic. Because sometimes family pushes you. Even though, you got your name and millions and this and that.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. But
they're still like, you ain't crap to us. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like he might be Mayweather, he might have all these things, but his dad's still like,
you ain't nothing.
Yeah. He's still not going to give him that what he wants. You know what I mean? That respect.
Yeah. Oh man, well, that's awesome.
But I hope there's a rematch. I want to see a rematch, and
we'll see.
You know what? After watching that, I think I would pick Crawford in a rematch. What do you think?
No, I don't. Unless I see that hunger in these pre-fight in the documentary from Canelo. No. But like you said, I didn't see it. He said he was training, but I mean, who knows?
Yeah. So. And then they showed Crawford, and he's still like living like he's up and coming guy. Like he didn't look like fancy dude, about his life.
Yeah, he seems like a humble dude.
Yeah.
Just living out there in Omaha. Is it Omaha?
Man.
Yeah. Like,
on that alone, that's grit right there.
that says a lot, right? I had to Google where that was because I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea where
Nebraska,
that
right? Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, but yeah, good fight. It was entertaining.
Yeah. All right, you ready to land this plane?
Yes, sir.
All right, what do you got? What do you got for this weekend? What's your take?
My hot take is that the Rams are just gonna destroy the Eagles, no hesitation, pure dominance, and we're going to beat them by at least 10 points.
Wow. That is a hot take. That's a delusional hot take, but yeah.
Whoa.
Well, I don't know. The 10-point thing, that might happen, but that you're going to destroy the Eagles, I don't know about that part. But what do you think about the tush push? Do you think that should be a legal play or illegal play?
No. Let it stand, I did see that, that they cheat a little bit because they jump the line a little, and they essentially that creates, the that separation. But I mean, no, just let it be,
Yeah.
I feel like that play alone is giving a ton of guys their CTE and they're prone to concussion just because, man, it looks brutal, They're just head to head in a short distance, like, wow.
Because I think that a lot of the teams voted on it, and I think it's still legal. I think they voted it to keep it legal, but like barely by like 4 teams or something.
Really? Oh, okay.
But all the teams can do it, so I don't understand why they're upset about it.
I think I saw the Chiefs try to do it, and I guess they just can't. It also circles back to their quarterback. I mean, the dude's really strong. Like he squats like 500 pounds or something. Yeah, he's a solid guy. So I mean, I don't think Jared Goff could pull that off per se.
Yeah.
Pretty tall and scrawny. I mean, he's a big dude, but he looks.
He ain't that big.
Yeah. So, what's your hot take, bro?
Man, well, the Dodgers are just gonna sweep the rest of their games.
Oh,
It's gonna be a total domination.
Domination. I like it.
Shohei's gonna pitch in the World Series and hit home runs in there.
Dude, it could happen. I mean, he does both as it is. So yeah. Awesome.
And I think there's a rematch between Canelo and Crawford, and it goes exactly the same way.
No knockouts, huh?
I can't see Crawford knocking out Canelo. I'll say that. I mean, he didn't look like he was close to knocking him out or even hurting him. Yeah. He just kind of outclassed him and outboxed him.
Outboxed him, yeah. Agree. Awesome, man.
All right. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Have a good one.